Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a five-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said, offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken fourth in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change the game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Michael Porter's out there with Jackson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Gafford in at center. And for the Bulls, John Collins is out there with Barrett. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's McCollum. And it's Adebayo in at center, locking down the middle. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There were a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Now Adebayo. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Now here's McCollum. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for Indiana. On the wing, Porter. Indiana moving it around. 6 to shoot. Brooks with it. Picked up by Barrett. And stolen by Barrett. 18 feet out. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Barrett's got his second basket of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Here's McCollum. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And so Indiana again turning it over. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Hero. Brooks covering. Here's McCollum. The Pacers pull it in. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Rocket 6. Here's Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Hits it from three-point range.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Hero finds McCollum. Adebayo with a screen for McCollum. The putback. Adebayo on the follow.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Porter. No good with the elbow jumper. The Bulls leading by 3.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Here's Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he drops it in from the low post.
And really, only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
13 feet away. Brooks misses. For Chicago, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to McCollum. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the right iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Jackson. Boy, that win against the Rockets. He's another guy who really showed up to play.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Hero with it. Brooks covering. McCollum right side. Count it. Good. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gafford against McCollum. Pass to Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And that one falls for Barrett. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Hero. And so Barrett nails both of them.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Rose against McCollum. The kick out to Lopez. And it's off from three-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
McCollum dishes to Barrett. Over Reddish. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. McCollum against Rose. The kick out to Lopez. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Lopez.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robin. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Will Barton in for Barrett. And a change for the Pacers. Williams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Good on the second free throw.
And something that gets forgotten with Brook Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the 3 and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
And he nails the third.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Cunningham looking it over. And here's McCollum for 3. And the 3 ball is good. McCollum's got 7 points.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Porter outside. Rebounded by McCollum. Chicago leading by 4. Passes it to Cunningham. Back to McCollum from past the arc. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Lopez passes to Reddish. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Chicago leading. And here's Cunningham. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Rose. A miss that time would have put him up. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Barton kicks to Cunningham. The pass to McCollum. Collins, a screen on Rose. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6 for 3. Barton, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Rose finds Porter. Williams has a screen for Porter. And he's good on the 3 ball. Porter's got 5.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
McCollum against Rose. There's a screen by Collins. And again, Chicago, no good. Rose passes to Williams. He kicks to Reddish. Rose against McCollum. And the shot goes in. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Barton dishes to McCollum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rose against McCollum. Stolen. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Steps back. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. His first shot coming late. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Rose kicks to Porter. Williams passes to Porter. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Chicago. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Cunningham dishes it to McCollum. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Rose can't hit.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Isaiah Stewart out there with Adebayo. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. High post shot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shot's good by Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brooks. Gafford kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson finds Porter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it, or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Here is Cunningham. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brooks. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Porter. Pass to Gafford. Brooks with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The fader. Cunningham's shot is off.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Gafford kicks to Jackson. Up top, Porter. Pass to Gafford. And it's Brooks in the corner. Clock at 4. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Bulls making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Chicago with the ball. Cunningham with it. He's got 5. Lock at 6. There's a screen by Collins. From deep. Rebounded by Gafford.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Up top, Hero. Brooks covering. From 12 feet out. Here's Collins. It's good from in time.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks finds Gafford. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Porter. Over Barrett. Porter, no luck. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Hero. That shot, no good. Indiana trailing here. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Hero. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Now Hero. Defense right on him. Barrett inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Passes it to Cunningham. Barrett with this screen on Brooks. Cunningham kicks to Hero. Now here's Cunningham. Brooks covering. Back to Hero. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 5. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game, I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Some changes for Chicago. Will Barton comes in for Hero, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Cunningham. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brook Lopez is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. Radish, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Porter subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lopez outside. Indiana again missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now Barton after the missed 3 from Lopez. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Porter passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? He lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
McCollum with the screen on Porter. Here's Barton, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's Reddish, and that one goes long. The Bulls leading by 3. Barton kicks to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's sent back by Lopez. Now Reddish. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Barton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barrett finds Barton. And there's the pass to Stewart. Over Porter. That one off the back iron and out. Pacers trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 34-point game against Toronto.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Barrett, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Here's Porter, the kick out to Williams. Pass to Reddish. Here's the 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Reddish has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Stewart, a screen from McCollum. Stewart, great positioning on the putback. Stewart's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is good. McCollum's got 14 points for the game.
I mean, call him a combo guard, 2, whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Barton. No points in the game yet for him. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Rose is checked in for Indiana. Here's McCollum. Adebayo with a screen on Rose. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum. The 15-footer, good. He's got 16.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Rose against McCollum. Now here's Rose. Fires the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball.
Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And Shaq, how often do these regular season rankings translate to the play? Okay, and let's talk first half now. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for Indiana, Dylan Brooks out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Porter in at the three, the small forward. Jackson, that's good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Hero passes to McCollum. Kicks to Barrett from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Barrett's got 11 points.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Outside Jackson. Gafford sets the pick for Jackson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by McCollum. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Knocked away. Indiana's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 16, just 3 to shoot, and it's Barrett penetrating. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Bulls trail by 3. McCollum outside, shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander, and the basket by McCollum. 18 points for him.
And no stranger to tough shots. A hand in his face, not a problem. McCollum, he's in his bag.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Hero kicks to McCollum. Back to Hero. Pass to Collins. It's McCollum on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Collins against Jackson. To the inside. Here's Porter. That one misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Passes to Hero. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Porter finds Brooks. Shoots over Hero. And it's Chicago with the rebound. McCollum passes to Hero. Back to McCollum. The pass to Hero. Barrett against Brooks. Barrett the pass to Hero. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Brooks. Collins with some nice D. Chicago trailing here. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brooks. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Hero kicks to McCollum. There's the dish to Barrett. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet move. McCollum no good. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Porter. And here is Gafford. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Over Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
The first free throw is good.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Stewart comes in for John Collins, and it's Cunningham in for Barrett. The Pacers also with a sub. Rose is checked in. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Bulls. 6-point game. Got a piece of it. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Gafford. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Brooks kicks to Rose. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stewart passes to McCollum. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Gafford.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Outside Rose. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It goes on C.J. McCollum. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 3.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
The Bulls making a switch here. Barton is checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Lopez is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Williams in for Jaren Jackson. And the second free throw, good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Indiana. And he makes all 3.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Pacers making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Second, the Pacers.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Bulls trail by 12. Passes it to Hero. Adebayo against Lopez. Trying to end the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
And he's good on the second. Indiana leading by 11. Rose passes to Lopez. Back to Rose. Over Cunningham. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Rose has got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
Here's Adebayo, and he gets it to go. Adebayo's got 9 points.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Rose finds Lopez. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Hero. Porter looking it over. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Hero. The Pacers making the shot. Count that bucket.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now here's Porter. He has 7, going inside, and the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Hero.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
Now here's Lopez. Indiana moving it around. Lopez sets a screen for Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Stewart with a screen on Porter. Driving the lane. Hero no good. Pacers leading by 13. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, Hero. The pass to Cunningham. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williams passes to Reddish.
Come to me, come to me. Rose.
Pass to Lopez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lopez has got 5.
Oh, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Stewart, a screen for Barton. It's stolen by Reddish. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Right wing. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered by Rose. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Some changes for Indiana. Jaren Jackson comes in for Reddish. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Kevin Porter. There's 1:47 left to play in the 3rd. Cunningham with it. Jackson on him. 4 on the clock. Cunningham's shot is off.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Bam Adebayo.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
2.
And that one falls for Williams. That one is no good. Bulls trail by 18. Adebayo passes to Barton. And here's Cunningham. He has 5. Stewart with the screen on Williams. Can they get it? And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Barrett checked in for the Bulls. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Rose with the drive. That one's not going to go.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Barton kicks to Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez, and this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Collins checked in for Chicago. In Indiana with a change here, too. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Brook Lopez. And so Cunningham nails both of them. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Rose against Barton. Rose scanning the floor. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gafford passes to Porter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 11 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And there's Collins on the assist by Cunningham. 6 points for John Collins.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Pacers, up by 15. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here are the Bulls now. We've got Will Barton. John Collins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's McCollum in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's McCollum. Just 4 to shoot. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. McCollum's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bulls. Pass to Gafford. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Jackson. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Adebayo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Pacers. They lead by 11. Over McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Bulls shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. McCollum dishes to Barton. Collins a screen on Brooks. And it's McCollum off the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
Throw good, McCollum.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The feed to Porter. Goes up on the block. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Bulls trail by 11. McCollum with the bounce pass. Barton finds Barrett. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks against Barrett. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Barton drives in. Passes to McCollum. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Rebound by the Bulls. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now the pass to McCollum. Barton outside. Adebayo with a screen for Barton. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Jackson a screen on McCollum. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hero. Barrett against Porter. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now, Hero. He's covered closely. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 25 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Brooks, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
McCollum kicks to Adebayo. In the corner, Barrett with it. There's a screen by Collins. 6 to shoot. Barrett against Gafford. And Barrett gets it to go.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Pass to Porter. Here's Gafford. He dishes it to Brooks. Gafford trying to break free. Rebound by the Bulls. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Pass to Hero. No good with the triple.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Passes it to Jackson. Brooks outside. And he drives in. The kick out to Porter. The tray and the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Bulls trail by 12. Hero with it. And the pass to Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Porter. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
That free throw missing.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Now Adebayo. McCollum outside. Collins setting the pick for McCollum. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. McCollum's got 11 in the second half. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by McCollum. Shoots it up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And so here is Chicago. Now here's McCollum. And here is Hero. Adebayo the screen. Here's Barrett. Adebayo passes to Hero. Fires for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Three shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Hero. He hits the second from the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Pacers leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now, Hero. Brooks covering. Hero with it. Adebayo with this screen on Brooks. Hero kicks to Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. And that one hits back iron. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Porter. He's feeling it. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hero finds McCollum. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Porter. At the top of the key, Brooks. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Indiana leading by 8. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gafford passes to Porter. Brooks kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Gafford sets the pick for Brooks. Shoots over Hero. Chicago grabs the miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Collins, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 feet away, and finished off by Collins.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's Jackson, and there's the call on John Collins. That will be foul number 5 on him.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here is Brooks to end the drought, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins is Hero passes to McCollum. Back to Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Hero. Here's Porter driving inside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
It's McCollum with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. McCollum's got 13 points in the second half.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
It's the first that brings them within 5. And Hero drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Barrett against Porter. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Hero on the wing. Brooks covering. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hero. Collins, a screen on Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the call on John Collins. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And so here is Chicago. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And again, no good by Chicago. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. A 3 from McCollum. That shot off. Outside Rose. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Shea. Balanced scoring for you all tonight.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.